Hello, and welcome to the next leg on my way, well, first to Africa and then in Africa. This is live weather and live conditions. This time I checked the weather. I have to do that. This time I checked the weather. Whoop. And it is indeed all proper. We are going to... it's not easy at the moment. We're going from Guernsey down to, I think that is Bordeaux, to a small airfield here. On the way. Oh, come on, scroll out. Doesn't want to scroll out more. So it will be a flight of 1.5 hours, I think. And I didn't go down to Bayonne yet because there is a weather front or a bit of cloud and hard weather moving into that direction over the sea, and I might just hit it when it's getting too dark, so I'm not confident enough to do that yet. We should get there before it is too dark, and now hopefully I can remember everything. Starting up. Okay, so master on. Fuel to crossfeed. It does work, I think. Yes, right engine is working. Okay. Wonderful, that works. Put them up here. Close that. I don't need the auxiliary fuel pumps. I switch on the alternation. I think that powers the generator as far as I know. No fuel pumps. Avionics master. Pilot heat, I will need that, so I'll put it on already. I should have put the strobe on right away before I start the engine. Position light, taxi lights. I think we are ready to go in terms of doing it. Let's see where we are sent out, but I already set the autopilot now so that I can switch it on. I want it for, well, let's go straight to 10,000. And I start with a heading. Heading is... Alright. No, that's 4. This is the GPS course, yes. We want to go 167. Let's go for manual first. Oh, I did that the wrong way around. Oh well. So I do that now, so that I basically can switch on the autopilot the moment I'm in the air and I want to hand it over. And from then on I can start navigating. So let's do it 170. And I think we are ready to contact the tower. Depart south. Unfortunately the voices still don't work, I don't know why. So, hold throttle runway, okay. I will do that. I think yeah, this is now shown. And I have honestly no clue how to activate the pushback, so this might go wrong. Let's see. Parking brake off. I hope this fuel station has no collision. If it has, I will restart on that point. It doesn't, thankfully. Okay. Yes, there is a pushback function. I'll actually have to find out. But I will find that out later, not now. Because as I can only fly after work and I want to do this all real time with real pilots in the air and live traffic and everything, and live weather, I want to get going as soon as possible. The weather today is much nicer than it was yesterday. And I was supposed to stop at that point there. Jersey Tower. Ready for takeoff. Departure south. Okay. It seems that I'm not the only one who has this problem. It apparently has to do, or might have to do, with the reason that the servers, Microsoft servers, are a bit too busy right now. And I think it still uses some kind of online function to modulate the voice. I don't know. Okay. Get this off the line properly and brake. Alright, flaps out. So I'm trying to comment a bit more and talk a bit more. Yesterday I realized later on in the flight I was so busy and I didn't talk enough. Okay, double check. Parking brake is off. Defrost is on, which we probably don't need now. Therefore we don't need. This is all on. We have put landing lights on. All the other systems are working. Flaps, yes. Okay, I think we are ready. Off we go. Off to France. Bye-bye Guernsey. 50 flaps in. Oh, no. It's a bit of a lag. I need to come back here and really explore the islands. There we go. Alright. Time to switch on the autopilot. Whoop.
Engaging autopilot.
Heading. Altitude 1500, he says. Okay, I can't preset then. Okay, that's very interesting. It took me a while to find that out. So I'm putting it to 10,000 now, and of course it's not climbing right now. And initially I was wondering what the hell, why. I have to now click on vertical speed and then set up the vertical speed, and it will go back to the alt program that I had there the moment it reaches. And I just realized it might have been the preset one. I just should have clicked on vertical speed, and then my 10,000 would have stuck. So every time you click on Alt, it takes your current height and keeps you at that height. Alright, we're climbing maximum speed. I go higher. Come on, easily doing 1,000 feet per minute. Alright, and I would say we are on our way. To France, over the channel. Wonderful flying weather. I I see you later. And welcome back. I'm climbing. I found a couple of functions. Actually, you will hear that the sound now is much nicer. I found out a sound option that actually simulates the sound levels as if you have headphones on, which makes it much nicer and probably much nicer for you to understand me as well. And I found apparently an option that makes the tower sound working. They actually just talk to me, so let's see if that works. By the way, this is Jersey, the Isle of Jersey. And I decided to climb up to 6,000. I probably have to go a bit higher because my weather radar shows me that it's exactly at 6,000. So let's do that first, honestly, because I don't want to get into any ice. Let's say 8,000 vertical speed and go a bit up. And now I'm contacting Jersey approach.
Jersey approach, Starling 05, 6,000 feet.
Starling 05, Jersey approach, continue as planned. Altimeter 29.61.
Cool. So these guys are following me now on the radar. And make sure that nothing happens to me. Of course, I'm the biggest danger here in the cockpit. And I don't know enough yet, but every time I fly I learn something. And isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Wonderful. I think 8,000 is a very good height for us. So we will continue. I will also not do a thing that I did yesterday. I was powering through with full thrust all the time, and I saw that my fuel tanks were actually quite empty at the end, which should not have happened. But apparently what I didn't do, of course, is I didn't go to cruising speed. I just opened up the tabs all the time. So I will, once I'm at the cruising altitude, I will go down to a bit more of a modest fuel consumption. I will be a bit slower, but I think that's much more effective and efficient. So see you later. It is now 225 miles to go. And there we are. France is under us, 90 miles to go. Beautiful. Let me lean over here a bit. Up. Wonderful sunset to be. There's the coast, the Atlantic. Over there. There's a bit of thick weather, so I need to probably go a bit higher or a bit change the course a bit. I don't want to fly through this because it is cold and it will cause some what is it, ice. So I'm changing course now to 200 degrees to fly around it. Oh, okay, I'm flying into it now. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that was interesting. Okay, I'm going back on navigation route. That is nav mode on. So what it will do is it will get me back on this course, and I will simply increase the altitude. Oh, I can do that here as well, I think. No. Okay, 2,500 feet further. Vertical speed. Let's get a bit higher that we get around this. It should be alright. So this is something we want to circumvent. I don't want to fly in that because that would mean ice, and ice is never good. So if you have ice on your wings, that will cause additional drag to your airplane. It will basically...
Ryanair 7824, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
It will make it slower because there's more resistance, and also it could lead to dangerous situations where
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Ryanair 7824.
Where it will not create enough lift. So therefore ice needs to be circumvented under all circumstances. And it depends really on the temperature as far as I know. So up here it is now, what is it, 0 degrees, okay, in about 13,000 feet. And this is moisture, and of course this will on a surface create ice. So therefore we try to be above that or not fly into it. So different than yesterday, I will probably try to circumvent clouds altogether today, because I can. So flying over this one there, I don't know, should be enough. Probably going a bit higher. Oop. 15,000 feet. That should bring us above this. It is funny, so you see this cloud, let's say, spike here. This is it. So it is about half a mile distance from us. Come on. Bit more power. Get the engine on full power now. I want to get over it before it hits us. That's a rather resistant spike there, it's really high. That's alright. Yeah, we should be above now. It's not really even on the radar anymore in front of us. Very good. And afterwards we go to 85% again and continue our cruising. Fuel wise, oh well, somewhat above 1/3, so 40% I would say even, are being used already. I'm not sure how this airplane can have a range of 1200 nautical miles. It doesn't seem to. I will probably try on a further leg. I will see how far I can get. Maybe with 60%. I think, and I have to check this on the internet, 60% seem to be a cruising setting as well. 12,000 feet, 60%. Probably the maximum cruising distance. Let's see. Let's have a look down there. Some city. I don't know which one, honestly. Where we are. Oop. There we are. Yeah, soon hitting the coast again. So we are the biggest part of the way already. Which is good. See you later. There we go. Pertuis-Béton is the waterway that is there. And, well, over there, now with some clouds, is Saint-Michel-de-Lerme, en Lerme. My god, my French is terrible. But what's more interesting, over there, at this isthmus, is La Rochelle. So we are coming up to the water again. And, yeah. This is France. You see the fields down there? This is how it really looks. Isn't that cool? And I actually can put my head through the... Gosh! I can put my head through the virtual glass. Oh, this is extraordinary. Fantastic stuff that Diamond aircraft do there. Oh gosh. and there's a very interesting graphic bug. It looked like the flaps were out, and apparently they were out, and it was very slow. That is very odd. Well, there must be some bug fixes, of course. Microsoft must have to do something. But that looks beautiful out there. Sunset against the clouds. There's the sun. Absolutely nice. Alright. I'll probably get back to you when we start our descent. I'll probably have to show you that. Looking down there. It's just gorgeous. This is an absolutely gorgeous game. You literally see the farms and the little villages. Absolutely fantastic. Great stuff. There we have the coastal line where La Rochelle is. That's beautiful. Again, it's getting a bit dark. And you see a light there. I think that is an airport to the south of it. Let's have a look. Yes, LFDK is the airport right there. I just calculated if I descend with 1,000 feet per minute, I need to start my descent at about 35 nautical miles, which is in about 2 minutes, because I'm currently making around about 3 miles per minute. And that means we are landing in, well, about 10-15 minutes, if I'm not wrong. Cool stuff. And it is almost time to start the descent. And I just saw on the weather radar that there is some clouds, so I'm going to start the descent a bit early. Vertical speed. And 1,000 feet. You see that here, minus 1,000. And now we start our descent. Let's see, it should be deep enough, low enough that this will not create ice. Let's see if you can get there before. I'm taking away a bit of gas because we're getting too fast. We're going to 60. Yeah, that's a bit better. So we drop speed. 172, whoop, 172, sorry for that, 171 knots on the ground. So yeah, we will be on our arrival point soon. Oh, I just marvel. I can just not express it enough how beautiful that is. And look at the red clouds of the sunset now. Yep, there it goes. There's the sun. Absolutely beautiful. Well, see you in a couple of minutes for final approach and landing. That is just absolutely beautiful. It's my first proper sunset. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't move my head too much. I got that feedback for the first video. Look at that. The village there. Oh, it's a city, I would say. Going through, having a look at the wing. We're at 2 degrees. We need to watch if there will be some buildup of ice. Because these are the conditions for ice. But it is alright, we have a de-icing system, so that is okay. And it seems to be very smooth, there's no shaking. Absolutely smooth ride. Wonderful. And yeah, on the weather radar we see about, 30 miles in front of us. There is actually quite some cloud cover. You'll probably see it in a minute when we are through this. This should be well, almost above our goal, which is somewhere there. Yeah. Basically on that isthmus. Okay, I will probably start to increase our descent a bit. Because I don't want to run into... Let's make a rather steep descent now. Take out more gas, we're going to about 40%. That's fine. Wonderful. Okay, dokey. We are still on course. And yeah, with that speed we will be under the weather soon. Beautiful. See you soon. This is just a beautiful sight I have to show you. This is the city of Marennes. And you see how the lights are on. The city is preparing for the night, so to say. It is just beautiful, this game. I'm probably boring you to hell because every 30 seconds you hear me say it is beautiful, but sorry, it just is. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's move our ghostly head out of the airplane. Incredible. And compared to yesterday, absolutely smooth sailing. Sunset is turning beautiful red there. It's almost gone. What a wonderful simulation. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is the thick weather that we had on the radar, right there. So, I will soon switch on recording for the landing procedures. Going to contact the tower in a moment. Let's see. We're currently going to 6,000 feet. Soulac-sur-Mer. This is, if I'm not wrong, yes, LFDK. This is our...
Shamrock 739er, you are 20,000 feet above your assigned altitude.
Okay.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Come on. Give me back. So I tell Bordeaux Center now that they can cancel flight.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet, Shamrock 739er.
That they can stop following me.
Bordeaux Center Starling 05, cancel flight following.
Starling 05, Bordeaux Center cancellation received. Squawk 7000. Frequency change approved.
Okay, now we go to the Soulac-sur-Mer. And we are coming in from the north. So I want the 140 degrees. And they don't have a tower, so there's no flight controller. Which means that I'm basically announcing my arrival. So I'm announcing that now to anyone in the area.
Lima Foxtrot Delta Kilo traffic Starling 0515 miles north 7,000 feet inbound to land runway 14.
Okay, so people know that I'm on this traffic frequency, and if there would be another airplane, they could then communicate with me and tell me their position, and we could make sure that we do not have a collision. But as there is no radar or no tower following my radio, I will probably go to Bordeaux Center and ask them to follow my flight.
Bordeaux Center Starling 05 is type Diamond to 62 8 miles southwest of Lima Foxtrot Juliet, India. Request flight following.
Starling 05, Bordeaux Center. Squawk 7475.
Launched.
Squawk 7475 Starling 05.
I mean, this is...
Starling 05 radar, contact 9 miles southwest of Lima Foxtrot, Juliet, India, 6,000 feet. Altimeter 29.67.
Yeah, I time it quite right.
Copy, Starling 05.
Okay, course 14, so we have to turn a bit to the left. It is still...
Bordeaux Center, Velodia 2817 is out of flight level 325 for 2,100 feet.
Okay. Let me switch to that because everything else is not interesting. I should definitely turn on cabin lights. Not too much. Okay, this will be my first night landing. Oh boy, I hope they have lights there. I hope they have. Actually, I think they have. This should be the airport there.
Lima Foxtrot, Delta Kilo traffic, Starling 059 miles north, 5,400 feet inbound to land runway 14.
67. Okay, we go to course 167 now. Oh, come on. And go to heading mode, which will take us left. I hope this is the airfield, because I'm coming in a bit later than I thought. We will see what the airfield is. 140 degrees, that is basically that angle. Is that the runway? They know that is a something like a countryside road. Well, let's see. There is a good chance, because I don't know the area obviously, there is a good chance that I have to divert. And oh my god, this is beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. Then I have to probably divert to another airport nearby, which is a bit bigger. Let's see. I fear that might be the case. 5 miles, I don't see anything. Ah, god, Citigos, why did you choose such a stupid airfield? Could have just gone in for the big ones. No, you must be special. This is not it, I think. .6 miles. Okay, oop. Come on. Okay, it's to the right of us. Time to switch off the autopilot. Oh, dude. Ah. Is it somewhere there? Oh boy, I didn't make that plan well. And why do I have this tendency to go for very small airfields? Which is really not the most clever. Yeah, we just passed it, it's below us. Alright, okay. We will leave that, okay.
Foxtrot Delta Kilo traffic Starling 05 going around.
Okay. Okay, what do we do? Point